Okay, viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the Turbo 400 case to separator plate gasket. They make two different ones depending on which case you have. It gets a little confusing, so most of us that build these transmission, we either call them a 6 check ball case or a 7 check ball case. The 6 check ball case was made between 1965 and up through May, I think it was, of 1987. And then the second half of the year, they made the Turbo 400 as a 7 check ball case from late 87 up through 1990. There might be some of them floating around in 1991 vehicles as well. So to determine, like to show you the difference between, you see the yellow stripe on this gasket, but you don't see it on this gasket, either side. So this is the later model case. This is from late 87 to 1991-ish, but not after that. Okay, this one is from 65 to early 87. What's the difference, you might be wondering? Well, if you look right here where the yellow stripe goes across this little square hole right here, okay, let me move that gasket out of the way. Okay, right here, same thing. All right, but now you come over to this gasket for the newer case, the later model case. You see it's a teardrop style shape. Now the reason this gasket won't work in your 65 to 87 model case is because, where'd it go? Right here. This little area right here, once it's laid on the case or put up in the case against it, depending on if the transmission's in or out of the vehicle, this little space right here exposes another fluid passage in the case. So that's a leak. That's how you get a leak for using the incorrect gasket on your case. See, this square hole right here on the 65 to 87 case is square. It seals those two fluid travel passages in the case. So 65, 80, early 87, 6 ball case uses the one with the little square hole. 87 and the yellow stripe. The 87 and newer is going to use the teardrop style. Okay. Now, the reason I'm making this video and explaining it so slowly is because even though there's a bunch of videos on YouTube explaining this, people still don't know which gasket they need to use. Say, in the example, they want to install a shift kit. Well, if you're putting in your own shift kit, you got to replace the upper and lower gaskets that come with your shift kit. And it will come with both of these style upper case gaskets. All right. So the best thing to do is just, if you can't read the ID tag on the passenger side of the transmission, which, let's face it, these transmissions are really old now, and those ID tags sometimes get scraped, scrapped, broke off, scratched off, whatever. So when you remove your valve body out of your Turbo 400, if it's still in stock form, which this day and age none of them are, this is a Transgo instruction kit for a shift kit, if you will. So you'll look up in your case and you'll have, well, let me steady the phone here. Sorry guys, stay with me. I'm trying to show you where all of them's gonna go. So you're gonna have one down here in this long slot. Some people call it a bathtub. It's a big oval. And then directly up above it, then up here, this is a 6-ball case in this illustration, by the way. So that's 4, 5, and then you'll have 6. So freeze frame this picture. Now, if this was a 7-ball case, there would be another check ball right there, right in that area right there, which would represent 87 to 1990. Okay, if you're confused or have any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, like the video, share the video. I hope it helps you out. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.